The most recent decade had a hell of a lot of good games, and today we're going over them. No exceptions this time. And I made sure. Unless there's text under there that says I messed up again. Yes, some games are banned because I talked about them before, and they're on screen now.
Number 10!
Oh boy, here I go with my wacky-ass opinions again. I used to unironically play this game a lot. It's really fun. Winter Olympics in Russia, except instead of people that train their whole lives for an event like this, you get power types, like Wario, Knuckles, Bowser, Vector, and Donkey Kong. All-around types, like Luigi, Amy, Mario, Blaze, and Bowser Jr. Speed types, like Shadow, Daisy, Sonic, Yoshi, and Metal Sonic. And skill types, like Tails, Peach, Eggman, Waluigi, and Silver. The types have stats that make them better in certain aspects, but you can win any event with any character, though I prefer both of the hockeys. Once again, the Dream events steal the show when they take place in either Mario or Sonic's world, and it's pretty cool to be in Radical Highway while Mario is bobsled racing, or the Winter Sports Champion Race, which is a pretty cool race event. And also, they have the best version of Metal Harbor here.
Number 9!
Parkour time, but I think Sonic can do better. No, I don't think. He definitely can. He's ran on walls before. Why is it a big deal now? Is it because he doesn't have to be going fast anymore? But anyways, it's a pretty cool mechanic. Explore the new world found above Mobius. You'd think someone would have found it before. But anyway, this world is called the Lost Hex, home of the Zeti, but as functioning members of society call them the Deadly Six. Zor, Zaz, Zik, Zavok, Zalman, and Xena. I guess they're pretty cool, even if the one with the least personality is the one used all the damn time. It should have been Methless in Forces, damn it. Oh. Well, get to Forces. Music is great, like always in a Sonic game. The story this time around is Eggman is taking small animals and turning them into robots? I swear we've done this before. No, wait, there's more story. So Eggman shoots Sonic and Tails down onto the Lost Hex, where the Deadly Six are, and Eggman is controlling them with the magic conch shell from SpongeBob, until Sonic kicks it away, and they rebel and end up roboticizing Tails, but it turns out Tails is a smart lad, and changed it to where he kept consciousness, and it was able to unrobot himself, and Eggman literally dies! No wait, he faked it and is the final boss. Sonic is an oddball in the modern Sonic era, but it isn't in the Boost style, and it doesn't harken back to the Dreamcast style either. It's like a parkour-style Sonic game, to be honest. I wouldn't mind, like, a fusion between the styles, like everything in the Boost style, but you can parkour too? Hey, the Spin Dash is back! So modern Sonic still doesn't know how to use it, even if Boost is more powerful and that's why he doesn't use it. Oh, okay, got it.
Number 8!
This is a top 5 Mario game here, and it definitely deserves that praise. A 3D Mario game in the style of 2D games with multiplayer, like Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach, and Rosalina. Travel through, the Sprixie Kingdoms and save the Sprixies that Bowser kidnapped. It's a Mario game, there's no story here as usual. Mario, only beta cucks people use this standard meanie head. Luigi, high jump with low air mobility. Toad, high speed with low jumps. And Peach, low speed and can float. And Rosalina, low speed and has a double jump. And there's a new power-up that turns you into a furry and makes them go meow. Even Bowser becomes a furry in one of the most badass fights ever, with a big-ass power block to make him blow up into a firework like a gay Power Ranger villain. There's also Captain Toad levels, and these are fun. Fun enough for me to pay $60 for a game full of these styled levels. Wait till it gets ported to Switch though, cause no one has a Wii U.
Number 7.
Your eyes are not deceiving you. There was a major franchise game with a 2D sprite-based style, released in 2017, and seen as the first good Sonic game since 3, but like, no? Adventure 1 and 2, the Boost games, those guys are pretty good. People love shitting on Sonic for no reason, don't they? But anyway, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are back, with their abilities from Sonic 3 back. Except Sonic has a new ability replacing his Insta-Shield, the Drop Dash, which is OP as hell. There's also 2 new characters, despite debuting in 1992. Ray the Flying Squirrel. His ability is that he's basically Cape Mario, except he can get going pretty much any time. Mighty the Armadillo. He can slam down hard. Clearly one of them is better than the other. There's another actual story in this gun. Eggman finds a new gem called the Phantom Ruby, which is apparently as powerful, if not more so, than the Chaos Emeralds together. And the Egg Robos that dug it up became the Hard-Boiled Heavies, and they rebel against Eggman, who accidentally took Sonic and Tails to Green Hill, in which they pursue him. Knuckles is also pursuing them separate from the Hedgehog and Fox. Both the 3 end up in Eggman's new station, where the Heavy King and Eggman and Super Sonic battle for the Phantom Ruby, and Sonic is transported to the future, where Sonic Forces takes place, and upon ending of that game, he ends up back on Angel Island, and the little mini-series known as Sonic Mania Adventures takes place at the end. No, wait, what really happens is Knuckles and Knuckles, along with Knuckles, do all that instead, you know. There's a total nostalgia trip as zones return remade to be in this game, like Green Hill, of course, Cocoa Plant, and Lava Reef, to name a few. Also new stages like Studiopolis, Mirage Saloon, and Titanic Monarchy. Also, like usual in a Sonic game, the music slaps harder than Biden and Trump wanted to during that debate, and the game isn't that expensive either. So pick it up on PS4, Switch, PC, and some other fourth thing, and play a brand new blast from the past. Now give us Mania 2 with Ice Cap included, and Amy and possibly Metal Sonic playable, please.
Number 6.
A not Mario Kart racing game on the list? Yeah, cause Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed is a good racing game, and a good game in general. A nice roster of Sega characters, and some extras, like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Beat, Amy, BD Joe, Mimi, Ulala, Ralph, Amigo, Danica Patrick, Shadow, Vice, Eggman, Knights, Gum, Joe Musashi, Pudding, Gilius, Rila, Ages, Me on the Wii U and 3DS versions only, Metal Sonic as DLC, Alex Kidd, which was a 2012 Christmas unlock, Shogun Football Manager, Team Fortress, General Winter, Willemius, whatever his name is, legit, which are all only on PC, Yogscast, and Ryo Hazuki, which are DLC for PC only. The racing gimmick here is that your cars transform from a car to a boat to a plane, which doesn't feel like a gimmick because they all flow together really smooth, and the track design can go absolutely wild. Like some of these tracks are absolutely insane and amazing. Race of Ages being a standout as it is this game's Rainbow Road, essentially, and is better than MK8's Rainbow Road for sure. The plane sections are where the track designs are at their craziest. Because of the wide array of movement, pretty much everything is thrown at you. And because the characters take up a smaller amount of space than most other racing games, even Mario Kart, more stuff can be thrown your way. And also don't worry, there's no Sega equivalent of the blue shell, so you can rest easy in first place, knowing only actually skilled opponents can catch up.
Number 5.
Kirby's back, my dudes! This time we're talking about his 2014 release, Triple Deluxe for the 3DS. This one has Kirby climbing the Dreamstalk to rescue King Dedede from Torrenza, who kidnapped him, mistaking him for the hero of Dreamland, as he was sent to capture him by Queen Sectonia, because the citizens up there needed help from her tyranny. Kirby is once again armed with some copy abilities like Beetle, Archer, Bell, Circus, Ice, Cutter, Stone, Spear, Sword, Ninja, Whip, Beam, Fire, Fighter, Bomb, Mike, and Leaf. There's also DDD Tour, where it's revealed Queen Sectonia went crazy from staring at Dark Mind's mirror and Dark Meta Knight attacks DDD. Each world name spells out flower when put together, foreshadowing the Queen's fate after her mind was wrecked by that horrendous mirror. And if you think that's dark for a game where a pink ball runs around, you haven't seen anything yet. Pick this game up on the 3DS before the 3DS disappears forever.
Number 4.
Oshawott is a water-type Pokemon introduced in Generation 5. It evolves into Duat starting at level 17, which evolves into Samurott starting at level 36. Oshawott is a bipedal sea otter-like Pokemon. It has a spherical white head with small triangular dark blue ears on the sides. Oshawott's eyes are dark and its dark orange nose is shaped like a horizontal oval. Several freckles cover its cheeks, which may be premature whiskers, and 2 pointed teeth can be seen when it opens its mouth. The light blue fur on its body forms bubble shapes around its neck. Its arms are white and rounded, while its feet are dark blue with 3 toes each. It also possesses a rudder-like dark blue tail. It carries a pale yellow seashell called a Scalchop on its belly. This shell is made of the same material as its claws and is used for both battle and cracking hard berries. If heavily damaged or lost, Oshawott can grow new ones from its body, though it can take weeks. Now that I'm done simping for Oshawott, one of the best Pokemon created, I can talk about an actual full-fledged sequel in the Pokemon game. Black and White 2 are a good follow-up to the first games, with an equally as good soundtrack to back it up, with even higher stakes. I mean, Neo Team Plasma is now a terrorist organization that bombed the city with ice, basically torturing Kyurem into doing all that jazz and using DNA splices to fuse Kyurem and Reshiram or Resetron. Though strangely not all three together, even though that should be possible, but oh well. It's Unova, 2 years later, with different gym leaders and that one song I can't ignore. I remember the day I got this game vividly, which was 8 years ago. Iris is the new champion, and you fight her on freaking Rainbow Road. My Samurott will kick these dumb dragons' asses on Rainbow Road!
Number 3.
Haha! I used my ultra powers to deceive you and to think I didn't like forces earlier in Lost World, but you were wrong! I love this game! I tricked you, you idiots! You buffoon! I'm the only person who prefers forces over mania! How do you like that, IGN? Anyway, there are 4 playable characters. Sonic, Classic Sonic, the Avatar, and Shadow.
Sonic is the same he's been since Colors. High speed boost levels. Classic Sonic is a no-no. They ruin his physics, let's just ignore he's here. The Avatar, basically Sonic without a boost, and can have some weapons based off the Wisps. Choose the one that's best for you. Shadow is playable in a mainline Sonic game for the first time in 11 years, relative to the game's release. He's like Sonic, but his homing attack attacks targets several enemies at a time. His homing attack goes like... Anyway, on to the story. Eggman finds and harnesses the Phantom Ruby by giving it to Infinite, who is feeling insecure because Shadow hurt his feelers. And Infinite uses the Phantom Ruby to defeat E123 Omega, and later cause Shadow to hallucinate. Then Eggman attacks the city, where Tails held him off for long enough for Sonic to get there, where Infinite appears and brings back enemies from Sonic's past. And I'll let Sonic say who.
Shadow, it's you? Zavok! Metal! Chaos!
Even if it should have been Mephiles instead of Zavok's bitch ass. So then Infinite defeats Sonic, yet leaves Tails, who has shown he can certainly fight by himself. But oh well! Probably let Tails run away in fear and left him with PTSD, and that's why he cowers like a wuss against Chaos Zero. 6 months pass, and Eggman basically takes over the world before Sonic is set free, and the Resistance is finally able to make significant pushes. And Knuckles is cool again. Woo! After a bit, the real Shadow appears and explains what's happening, and then Eggman says it's gonna be 3 days until a big boy attack. Later, it's revealed Eggman made a whole nother sun and was gonna burn the planet down to create a glorious Eggman empire.
Born out of blood. They'll never know it. Because you won't be alive to tell them.
Alright, we gotta admit, that's a pretty cool story.
Number 2.
Kirby Planet Robot takes the silver medal in this countdown. On the peaceful planet of Popstar, Haltman Enterprises attacks and invades the planet to suck away all of its resources. The ship's defense systems easily take care of King Dedede and Meta Knight's retaliation attempts, and they capture most of the heroes, cloning Dedede and completely mechanizing Meta Knight after his defeat, though he did defeat half of the enemy forces beforehand. Kirby was woken up from his nap amidst the invasion and goes to stop them, coming across Susie, who constantly sends Haltman Elite to attack Kirby in an attempt to stop his advance to the Ark. Kirby, upon storming the Ark, he comes upon Haltman, who attacks, and after defeating him, he uses Star Dream to attempt to defeat Kirby again, before Susie interrupts him, but then she gets interrupted by Star Dream, who possesses Haltman, and it says, "Bruh, biological life is big suck, I'll kill them all," and flies off before Meta Knight, who broke free of his control, brings up the battleship the Halberd, and Kirby fuses with it, and they pursue Star Dream in a space dogfight, before Kirby comes at it with the Giga Drill Breaker and drills it in half. It's also revealed that the Ark is a mechanized Nova Star. Later in Meta Nightmare, Meta Knight goes to see where Star Dream ended up, and he finds it crash-landed in the Ark, where it tests him by bringing in clones of Dark Matter, Queen Sectonia, and Galactonite, the strongest knight in the galaxy, who attacks Star Dream and battles Meta Knight because he's salty. Later again, in the True Arena, Star Dream attacks again with the rebuilt Nova Ark, who is ready for Kirby to Giga Drill it and inhales him.
Ironic.
Where Kirby takes out its heart that can kill you when it's defeated, as it's blowing up, so be warned. In Robot, Kirby uses copy abilities such as Archer, Beam, Bomb, Circus, Crash, Cutter, Doctor, ESP, Fighter, Fire, Hammer, Ice, Jet, Leaf, Mike, Mirror, Ninja, Parasol, Poison, Sleep, Smash Brothers, Spark, Stone, Sword, UFO, Wheel, and whip. There's also the new robot armor, which have their own set of abilities. Beam, bomb, cutter, ESP, fire, halberd, ice, jet, mic, parasol, spark, stone, sword, and wheel.
Number 1.
Five Nights at Freddy's is a 2014 survival horror game that takes place in a haunted Chuck E. Cheese-like restaurant, where you play as a security guard, protecting yourself from 4 animatronics, Bunny, Chica, Foxy, and Freddy, from trying to stuff you into an animatronic suit and dying. And you know I'm joking, so let's get to the real number 1.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Super Mario Odyssey is number 1. The big Mario game of the Nintendo Switch. You can dress up Mario in any outfit along with his new hat Cappy, who can capture the plethora of enemies that Mario can now control. Mario confronts Pimp Bowser, who kidnapped Peach and will force her to marry him. Mario loses the battle and is thrown off the airship and lands in the Cap Kingdom, where he finds Cappy, who got his sister kidnapped as a tiara for Peach, and also Bowser destroys Mario's hat. And then the two go to travel across the world and undo the wreckage Bowser has caused to the planet and even the moon. There is huge wide open areas to explore. The Sand Kingdom is among the highlights. Along the way, defeat the Broodals, Bowser's wedding planners who have no personality to speak of, and also never Google Harriet the Girl Broodal. It brings bad results. And the soundtrack is also top notch with 2 vocal songs for the first time in Mario history. There's also a darker side of the moon, which is a monster to do unless you use a glitch and fly to the end with a frog, or a glide-on. There's no more story. How can I keep this up for longer? Definitely my favorite second 3D Mario game. Hey, my dog Skittles is under me. Now say hi, Skittles. Hey, wait, where are you going, guys?
Hey, you made it this far. Why not subscribe and hit that bell?